but only decided to help her because he didn't want his son to become motherless. Another reason why Chidi decided to help her was because she helped him when his ex was threatening to take his job away because he wanted to end their marriage. Chidi came up with a plan. He advised Jennifer to process traveling papers for herself and her son and run away to another country. Jennifer loved the idea. She secretly started processing travel documents for herself and her son. She became happier despite all that her husband was doing. Her husband thought she was happy because she didn't have a choice. He didn't know her secret plan that was going on. Chidi also advised her to start moving some money into a secure account that her husband didn't have any access to. She thanked Chidi for the reasonable advice and she started moving money into a secure account. She was moving money from the profits she made from her business. Remember that her husband told her that he was going to take everything, including her business, whenever she decided to leave the marriage. Working her visa to Canada took quite some time. Chidi suggested that she gets an admission to study because she only had a secondary school leaving certificate. Jennifer got an admission to study digital marketing in Canada. She couldn't thank Chidi enough. She kept thinking of the impact that Chidi had made in her life within such a short period of time compared to her husband who never cared about her. After getting her visa, Jennifer left home to pick her son from school one day and she never returned. They lodged at a hotel and that night they flew out of the country. Before flying, she received countless number of calls from her husband, but she didn't pick. She changed all her contact details after arriving in Canada, but continued to communicate with Chidi. Jennifer's husband, Don Pedro, wasn't too bothered about Jennifer leaving. Even though he missed his boy, he had other kids with his second wife, so that wasn't a problem. Chidi was a tech guy. He had been submitting proposals to so many companies about an app which he designed. The app was a security app that could protect top company data from hackers. By the time Chidi's boy Raymond was 12 years old, God finally answered Chidi's call. He was called by a top company for an interview to convince them why they should hire his services and make use of his app. Chidi went for the interview and he performed very well at the interview and was hired. His app became a success, and other companies also hired his services as well. Chidi started making so much money. Finally, he was able to give his son the life he had always wanted to give him. Raymond remained in contact with his stepbrother Jonathan. After begging for so long, Chidi finally allowed Jennifer to become a co-parent with their son Raymond. Raymond usually traveled to Canada to spend his holidays with his mother and stepbrother. Jennifer's ex-husband, Don Pedro, continued his drug business. He was the biggest in the business for so many years and had made so many enemies who wanted to dethrone him.